It's easy to forget how often God has come through for you, but He never forgets you. Welcome to HisTime365. Today is day 180, and we're reading Psalms 106 through 108. These chapters reflect on God's mercy, even when people fall short, and His unwavering commitment to His promises. The Heart of Worship. Lessons from Psalms 106 to 108. Imagine gathering around a warm fire on a chilly evening, sharing stories of both triumph and struggle. That's the essence of Psalms 106 to 108, where we discover the heart of worship intertwined with the reality of human experience. These chapters remind us of God's faithfulness despite our shortcomings and the power of praise in our lives. Psalm 106 opens with a call to gratitude, celebrating God's goodness and mercy. This psalm recounts Israel's history, highlighting their repeated failures and God's unwavering compassion. The psalmist reflects on how the people strayed from God's path, indulging in idolatry and rebellion. Yet through all their disobedience, there's a consistent thread of hope as the psalmist implores God to redeem His people. It's a poignant reminder that even in our darkest moments, God's love remains steadfast. The psalmist reminds us, His mercy endureth forever. Psalms 106, verse 1. As we delve deeper, we learn of the Israelites' journey through the wilderness. They faced trials and temptations, yet God provided for their needs, showing His faithfulness. When they complained about food, He sent quails and manna, yet they still grumbled. It's all too relatable, isn't it? Think about a time when you were dissatisfied with your job, despite having a steady income. Like the Israelites, we often focus on what we lack rather than appreciating what we have. In the second part of this psalm, the narrative shifts to God's deliverance. The Israelites faced enemies, their backs against the wall. They cried out to God, and He saved them. Remember that feeling when you're overwhelmed by life's challenges, whether it's a demanding project at work or tension within your family? God hears our cries and rescues us, just as He did for His people. Psalm 107 continues this theme of deliverance. It opens with a similar call to give thanks and recounts various stories of God rescuing people in distress. From sailors lost at sea to those imprisoned, the psalmist illustrates how God intervenes in the midst of despair. Each vignette ends with the phrase, "Let them give thanks unto the Lord." Psalms 107, verse 8, 15, 21, 31. This repetition emphasizes the importance of gratitude. Imagine a family member who's going through a tough time, perhaps struggling with mental health issues. They might feel like they're trapped in a storm, but your support can be a lifeline. Just as God calmed the sea for the sailors, your encouragement can bring peace and hope. In these verses, we also see the beauty of community. When we share our burdens with each other, we reflect God's love. Think about how you can be that support for someone else. Whether it's simply listening to a friend or offering a helping hand, your actions can mirror God's compassion. Psalm 108 is a heartfelt declaration of praise, combining elements from earlier psalms to create a beautiful hymn of worship. The psalmist expresses confidence in God's power and readiness to lead His people into battle. There's a sense of urgency and anticipation in his words, as he proclaims, "Through God we shall do valiantly." Psalms 108:13. This psalm shifts from reflection to action. It's a call to stand firm in faith, facing life's battles with courage. Picture a challenging situation at work where you must advocate for your ideas. It's easy to feel overwhelmed, but like the psalmist, you can find strength in God. When we acknowledge His sovereignty, we can tackle our challenges with renewed vigor, knowing we're not alone.
Moreover, Psalm 108 invites us to unite in praise, not just as individuals, but as a community of believers. There's power in collective worship, whether it's in a church service or around your family dinner table. Singing praises together can strengthen our bonds and remind us of God's faithfulness. As we reflect on these psalms, we can draw several practical lessons. First, gratitude is a powerful tool. In our fast-paced lives, it's easy to overlook the small blessings. Consider starting a gratitude journal.
Thanks so much for joining me today for HisTime365. Remember, today's reading is Psalms 106 to 108, so be sure to spend some time with those verses during your quiet time. Tomorrow, we'll be diving into Psalms 109 to 112, so feel free to read ahead if you like to prepare. If you enjoyed this time together, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell so that you never miss a day on this journey. I'll see you back right here tomorrow for day 181. Until then, stay encouraged, and thank you for giving God His time today.